Men's Day and World Toilet Day. I'm saying this because someone has been looking for my trouble and I felt like I'm going to say it again so that you will hear it. Welcome aboard now, 12:30 on the clock. And yes, this is the sunny side. It's not a rainy day. It's not such a sunny day, is it? The weather is the weather. It's not so cool, but, you know, thank God for AC. Yeah, for those who are in places where they can afford it. And for those who are in places where they can't afford it for maybe a particular period of time, the Lord is your muscle. He's your breeze. He's your air. Yeah. And if you're stuck in traffic on this Rumosi axis, oh my goodness, please get yourself hydrated, okay? Drink chilled water. It will help you. If you're a lady and you don't have makeup on, please splash some on your face. And of course, if you're a man, you should pour water, like splash water on your face. Cold water, actually. It will help you to, calm your nerves. All right, on the show this afternoon, we don't have so much time. Let's talk about snoring. Yeah, I've had this argument with some people that snore. The argument? I'll tell you what the argument is. The argument is, you snore too much. You snore so loudly. Your snore. I could not sleep because you were snoring. And usually the response you get is me. Snore. I don't snore. Yeah. And so I've always just wondered, why is it that people who snore, should I say most people who snore, do not agree that they actually do when you tell them that they snore? And then the second question I'm asking is, can you sleep with a snorer? Okay, I'm going to rephrase that. That did not come out well. It did not come out well. Can you sleep where someone is snoring? That is better. Are you able to sleep well when someone is snoring? There are people that can, if you like, snore like I pass my neighbor generator for your pockets. They have go. And there are some people like me that my sleep has just been cut short. I'm just going to have to manage myself until I find another place where I can actually get my sleep. Like the word implies, sleep. It means there should be some kind of atmosphere. So first of all, why is it that most people who snore do not agree? I need answers. I need someone to explain to me the why. What is it exactly that makes people say, I don't snore, when in fact you do? And it is someone who has experienced your snoring that has confronted you with that information. And you just disagree. Why? And second of all, can you sleep when someone is snoring? Are you able to sleep well in that atmosphere where someone is snoring? Let's talk. We have a short time to have this conversation. And then, of course, as the conversation goes on, I'm going to look at what is it called now? What snoring really is, okay? What's really happening to your system when you're snoring? Although I'm really trying to escape the whole health aspect of this conversation. Yeah, because today is not Thursday. It's not mind, body, and soul. It's the sunny side. So let's talk. The numbers to call are 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. Someone is still asking, why did they fix Toilet Day on International Men's Day? Please leave that question. Let's moving on. That was yesterday. It's in our past. Can you please move on right now? Like already. Thank you. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0007. Hello, welcome aboard. What's your name?
Chinke Daniel.
Welcome, Chinke Daniel. I'm tempted to ask you, do you snore? So that you tell me, no, I don't snore. But I'm not going to ask you. I'm listening.
Mega, you are shaking the table.
Well, our table here is very solid.
Yes, I don't.
Okay.
But let me tell you this.
Yeah.
When a mad person understands that he or she is mad,
you don't cure him.
That person is no longer a mad person.
You know?
Did you get that?
I got that.
So that is it. So actually, they don't. And as I am talking to you now, I can sleep if it's very well. I have slept on top of those big giants that draws oil well in Soku in the 70s. I slept on top of that, what do they call them, caterpillar big distance. I never knew it can happen just because of mosquito bites. I slept on top of it. I slept because there's nothing I can do, so much less about snoring.
I mean,
They don't know.
what
When
is
they know
snoring?
it, they will stop.
But Chike Daniel, you're the one telling us you don't snore. Who we go ask now?
Oh, well. Ask any of my relatives.
Where are they?
They are done.
Tell them to call us. Okay. Thank you very much for calling. I mean, for him, it's like snoring. Like, what's that? We've slept in a much noisier and booming environment. Is this snoring? Ordinary snoring that we can. I beg you, snore on, we will sleep on. But hey, why is it that people who snore, once you confront them with, your snoring is too loud, or I couldn't sleep because you were snoring, they would always say, me, I don't snore. Most of them, actually. There are a few of them who really do know that they snore. Perhaps from years of receiving complaints from different quarters, yeah? And maybe someone provided evidence, because people like me, I'm a do an audio recording and you're going to listen to your snoring. Yeah, that's how I roll. All right, but first of all, why do you guys say I don't snore? And when you call it, I'm going to ask you if you snore. Okay, I mean, I'm also going to say I don't snore. So who are we going to believe now, right? Exactly. But it's all good. It's all good. So can you sleep where someone is snoring? Can you sleep well? Or is it a big problem for you as well? Hello? Hi. Good afternoon. Are you there? Okay. The phone lines are good, so please do what to call back. Constance, no matter how small the person's sound is, I can't just help it. I will leave that room for the person, I swear. I'm still wondering how toilet and men's day happened to be on one day. Jay Moore from Port Harcourt. This matter, we're not going to leave her. You know, yesterday, what I was actually saying was, I wasn't necessarily saying Happy International Men's Day, right? I was saying Happy Toilet Day, man. And someone was just so pissed. He was like, why can't you just say Happy International Men's Day? I said, don't worry. It's two things. We have to merge it together. Oh, my word. Hello. I like that sound, though. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Constance Megan.
Sarah?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, this is Richard Kane. I'm calling from the jail.
Oh, it's Mrs. Uche Ken. You're welcome aboard, ma'am.
Yes. The question you asked, if any patient know that she or he cannot sleep where someone who's not is, the person is not prepared to his or herself.
Maybe he's the one snoring, Sha.
You get married to somebody who snores. Are you going to divorce the marriage? Okay, for example, my husband snores.
Oh, come on.
That is why I need to go back and the radio front. I have complained and I see myself of not having any option or choice than to enjoy the snore and we move on. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you loud and clear. There's nothing you can do.
Even someone with a snore. I have a daughter who snores. When she wants to sleep, she is snoring like her father.
Wow.
So you mean I deny my daughter because she snores?
Interesting.
Everybody that tells you she or he cannot remain have not been in that situation. Until they become, then they will tell you how it looks like. Let me take about.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Because what are you going to do, right? But there are people who have found a way around it. They just know that, okay, from this time to this time, I'm not going to sleep. In the morning, I'll sleep my sleep, based on their work schedule. You can pull that off. Some people are doing it already. Just stay awake and read. Just read until morning time. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you now. Welcome. What's your name, sir?
My name is Promise Williams.
Okay.
I'm calling from Okrika.
All right. Welcome. I will also not ask you if you snore. So go on.
Sometimes even I normally sleep. I don't know when I snore. But my wife will wake me up and start telling me, Daddy, you are snoring, you are disturbing me. I will just laugh at her. And I will get up, I will start looking at her. And I will lie down back. And later on, the snore will just stop her. And she said, this time around, your snore is decreased down. I like it. So that's how we try to manage ourselves. And she doesn't quarrel me again about it. So that is it.
Okay.
When two people are lovely, they can enjoy and exercise themselves to know their life in some kind of things, so that they can know how to repent from it because of the love they have for themselves.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing. I'm seeing messages here on WhatsApp. Mega something. Snorer versus snoree. God, I beg. We never agree. Me snore. The best way to get evidence is while they sleep, do a video recording for confirmation. What I do is to either pinch or tap or even blow the snorer so that the person can stop. But lo and behold, the snorer changes gear to another sound. And he's giving me examples here. I'm not going to make those sounds on air. All these sounds of snoring, I can deal mega. For me, maybe I snore, but I snore with class, pedigree, and the more. Very funny. Chiagoze, who are we going to ask if you snore? Who will tell us whether you snore or not? All right, someone here says, he says, it be like you prepare to shake table. We get only 2 legs today for sunny side. Allow us snore in peace now. Snore or snore, but it's my conversation this afternoon. If you snore and you know that you snore, Chike Daniel said something. He said, if a madman knows that he's mad, it means the madness has gone now. But I don't think it's the same thing with this one, right? Because if you snore and you know that you snore, it doesn't mean that the snoring goes away automatically. You still snore. You're still the snorer. Some people are heavy snorers. Some are not. Yeah. Hello?
Hi, Constance. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. This is Miriam from Australia.
Welcome, Muriel. You don't sound like a snorer, actually.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Abio. I don't know.
I don't know, but they've not told me I snore. Do you know what I did?
What did you do?
I've been enjoying it, but I now say, okay, let me do this snoring. And I now notice that when they sleep sideways, I didn't call anybody, I just said they, when they sleep sideways, they will not snore. But when they lie flat, facing up, like ceiling, they snore. And now I observe this. So before they sleep, I say, sleep sideways, don't. And I will try to adjust them to sleep well like this so that you don't snore. And that affects me a lot. So I studied. So let's study. There is a particular pattern the person is sleeping that you see that the person tends to snore more. You just try to help the person. But you cannot stop it. I don't think this is medical. It has any medical solution. It's just like, it's like it's nature. Is it nature?
No, there's actually there is actually something to it. There's something to it. There's something
medical aspect before you move the
Okay, I'm gonna try. All right, let's see. Someone here says it's only mosquitoes that can stop me from sleeping. I can sleep beside anyone that snores and sleep very comfortably. Oh wow, interesting. I have to be what? I have to be naughty. Okay, I have to be naughty a bit. I notice that I snore whenever I finish work. Okay. Constance, if you are jealous of my snoring, okay. Michael Newmalt, I see your message. Thank you. There's a lot of bloop, bloop, bloop in his message. So I just had to read it like that. If you don't understand the message, it's okay. You don't even need to understand it. It's good. Hello? Oh my, that happened. Please call back. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm calling from Aoda. My name is Wilson.
All right, you're welcome. Go on.
Concerning snoring,
Mm-hmm.
I found out that there's a cure for snoring.
What's the cure?
My wife used to snore,
Oh, okay.
and because she's a bit slumpy, she's fat a bit. So I indulge her into doing exercise to free her lungs, because the noise, as I know, is a result of her lungs not having enough space to allow free airflow.
Mm.
So when she does sports, she sleeps very well. Any period that she stops doing sports, her snoring will come up. So that is how I try to, Hello?
Okay. I heard you. Thank you very much for sharing. So he says exercise. That's what's helped. That's what helped, or what is helping his wife to sleep without snoring. Okay. Good afternoon, dear Constance. Like you, my sleep has been truncated, cut short, denied, brought to an abrupt end. Every slight sound wakes me up, and that's it. I cannot sleep. In fact, I will literally stay awake. Bread from Momoko. Yeah, I understand. Like, I totally understand. Sometimes I find myself saying, just sleep. You end up reading book that you did not plan to read. Start reading something that you don't want. I don't want to read by this time. I want to just sleep. Someone here says, I can't really feel comfortable when sleeping with anyone snoring, although some is as a result of fat, overfeeding, no nature speaking of him or her. I don't know what is no nature. From Dumaledi Monday, that's what you sent. I don't understand that. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's a particular story of my wife is snoring like goat.
Ah, Olua. Is it doctor that said she was snoring like goats? And that's it? Okay, what have we even learned from what he said? I learned a lot too. I mean, someone who can publicly say his wife snores like a goat. Yeah? Says a lot, right? That he didn't say. Okay, keep those calls coming. You can as well send a message, right? So snoring, I'm looking at clevelandclinic.org. So they say that snoring is a common condition. I mean, we know that when something is common, it means it's like as common as the word common is, all right? But it is something that can disrupt your sleep. And what happens is that, what's the word now? Air. It happens when air cannot flow easily through your nose or mouth. So there's the mild or occasional snoring, which usually is not a cause for concern. It's mild. Or maybe it happens from time to time. It's not like your everyday thing, or should I say every night thing. Okay, for some people it's not even night. Whenever they sleep, be it in the morning, afternoon, or night, that's it. They start snoring heavily. So there's the normal snoring. And then there's the one that is chronic. And that is the one that can increase your risk of some health conditions like heart attack and even stroke. So snoring, on one hand, is common. But on the other hand, it is also a big problem. It means someone's life is at risk. Right? Exactly. So it's good that we actually know that this is what snoring is. So it is normal for many people. In fact, they're saying that nearly everyone snores at some point. Nearly everyone, including even babies and young children. You say a baby cannot snore. Babies actually do snore. So, but it depends. Some people, when the weather is cold, they tend to snore. Some people, when they've really been stressed out, they tend to snore. All right? it's just occasional. It's not like something that happens every other time. Just because there's an obstruction to their airway, that's why they're snoring. All right? But then, when it is loud, it is jarring, it is disturbing the entire neighborhood, it might indicate sleep apnea. It's a condition that causes you to pause breathing during sleep. So that means this person might be gasping for air while they're sleeping. Right? I'm guessing it's time to see a doctor. So there are quiet vibrations if we're looking at the types of snoring. There are the what's the word now? It's not type, it's like the sound. There are the ones that are quiet vibrations. There are the whistling sounds. There are the grumbling sounds. There are the snorting sounds that we're getting higher now. And the rumbling sounds. Oh my goodness me. Now for people who snore, it's possible that the person might not sleep, just all through. Some of them might be tossing and turning in their sleep. All right. And then the person might wake up and they have a dry or sore throat. And then some of them might just feel very tired during the day because you've been really working so hard to get some air while you're sleeping. And then you might wake up and have headaches because of all of that work you had to do, trying to, gasp for breath while sleeping. And some may feel moody or irritable. So some of you that when you wake up in the morning, I say you woke up at the left side. Maybe you snore a lot. That's what's causing all of that. And then some of them might have difficulty focusing. So this is just to let you know that snoring is normal. Snoring is also abnormal. So for some people, it's normal. For some other people, it is not normal. And then also age could also be a factor when it comes to snoring here. Because as people age, or should I say as we age, the muscle tone decreases, and then it begins to cause the airways to shrink. So that could also affect your the airways. So snoring becomes a problem. Now people who take alcohol, it's normal. And these kind of things used to cause snoring. All right. And then some medications as well can also cause that. Then overweight, normal. Snoring and sleep-related breathing disorders, they are more common in people who have overweight or who are obese. All right. And then some people, it runs in their families. It's genetic. Yes, it's a family something. It's in the blood. It's not like any other thing. It's just the way it is. And then it is more common amongst males than females. So yeah, men tend to snore more. We have more men snoring, more male human beings who snore. It's not me. I'm reading out what I'm seeing here. I already told you where I'm reading it from. So it's not like I'm the one who is here shouting. Men are the ones who are snoring. Okay, let me get back to your messages now. Remember, I'm asking you to talk to me about why is it that most people who snore disagree that they do. If you tell me that it's snoring, that you are snoring, they'll say they don't snore. Why? And second of all, can you sleep comfortably when someone is snoring? Are you one of those people whose sleep have just been cut short because someone beside you was snoring? Yeah. Godwin Agwanwo says, good afternoon, Constance. Concerning this matter, why they disagree is because they don't know that they do it. Because since they are in deep sleep, they don't know what they are doing at that point in time. Sometimes they are thinking that you are lying or just poking at them. Interesting. Godwin from Malacca here. All right. Kenneth from Andoni says, I think some of them are afraid of people making jest of them, so they disagree even when they are aware that they snore. Oh, okay. That particular one as well, right? Yeah, even if I know I snore, I don't want to agree so that you will not laugh at me. But you're already snoring. What if what you need is a medical intervention? We're going to commercial break and I'll be right back.
Stay with